when you're able to hurt the guy more than anybody else. If you're able to piss him off more than anyone else, if you're able to make him jealous more than anybody else, if you're able to make him, to just give him a very emotionally painful experience by your actions and your words, that means that he has attached his self-esteem and his ego to you.
You will only know how important somebody is in your life if you give them space. You will only know how important a TV character is to a TV show only once they die. You will only know how much you really love somebody when they die or when they disappear from your life. That's when you may not really think you love somebody, but then let's just say that person dies. All of a sudden, you might even surprise yourself that you really miss them, because those are repressed emotions that are repressed simply because a person is there. Simply because a person is there, right? And so when you disappear in a guy, naturally, or the guy or the girl, naturally, when you pull away, he or she should feel like he misses you. And this person should contact you, should call you. This person should not be all comfortable at you being on vacation. This person should be consistently messaging you, saying they miss you, or even not saying they miss you, but all of a sudden they call you more. All of a sudden they text you more. Why? Because they're afraid of losing you. They don't know what's going on, or they realize your value. But the point is, in your absence, the guy or the girl should be making more effort. Sometimes the guy likes you, but you're giving him all the time of day, but he doesn't decide. He feels like you're always going to be there, and he even senses weakness from you. That's why he's taking his time to decide, because he knows you're always going to be there. And from that situation, I remember what I felt was jealousy. What I felt was jealousy, and what I felt was a realization of her value. And the reason why I felt that realization of her value was because somebody else valued her. And because somebody else valued her, I want to value her. And you got to realize value is based on is a social thing. Is something that we all agree upon. If you don't know if something's valuable, you'll know it's valuable if you see somebody else valuing it, and all of a sudden you want it, which makes sense, evolutionarily speaking. It makes a lot of sense to do that. He wants to have activities with you, not just bang you, right? But to hang out with you, to watch a movie with you, to go to the park. Why? Because he wants to experience that chemistry in different parts of his life. In terms of dopamine, it feels good. So you want to experience that high of dopamine doing all the activities. Go to the museum with you. But if he only hangs out with you at home, doesn't think about doing other things with you, then he doesn't feel that chemistry. It's just that simple. When you like somebody, you want to experience activities with them. Plain and simple. Third thing is, you're not seeing anyone. You're communicating that you're not seeing anybody. You're pretty much removing competition. In any area of business, if you let the competitor know that nobody is trying to get what they're trying to get, also, like that other people are not bidding on the bidding war, you're pretty much lowering the value of that product. So you have to communicate that you're seeing other people. The problem is that when you like the guy, you pretty much hide the fact that you're not seeing other people. Even if you're seeing other people, you hide it because you are afraid that it could potentially make them get turned off. So you want to communicate that. Put them in a sexually competitive state.
But at the end of the day, a guy will see you as wifey material if he really loves you. You could be a crackhead, and if he loves you, he'll see you as wifey crack material. Trust me. It doesn't matter what you are, as long as he likes you, that's all you need.
So men's number one manipulation strategy against women is love bombing. The reason why that's the number one strategy is because the way that you make a woman fall in love is not through her eyes, it's through her ears. It's letting her know how much you love her. It's letting her know how special she is. Get the fuck out of here. It's letting her know how you're the only one for me. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, right? And if you fall for that, that means you're somebody who's either looking for love or you're somebody who's an empath. And so you pretty much show your heart. You walk around with an open heart, and that makes you susceptible to men who are manipulative and know the strategy of love bombing. Love bombing, they'll tell you they love you. They'll give you flowers quick. They'll do everything that you want to. And as soon as they feel like they have you, they'll pull away. And then, like the junkie that you are, you'll start chasing them after them. And that's how they get you. And unfortunately, when people are too present, when people are too there, there's no mystery. There is no sense of insecurity when somebody is around consistently, because unfortunately, too much presence reveals weakness and it actually represses emotions of love. In your absence, they will, when you give a guy or even anybody, guy, girl, space, people forget all of your sins. They forget your neediness, they forget your faults, they forget the reason why sometimes they hate you, right? By just giving somebody space, they will forget all of the needed behavior. And when you return, all they see are the good parts. Because at a distance, people don't see the details of you. At a distance, they only see a general view of you. And so it's almost like if people hate you, if a group of people hate you, all you got to do is just disappear for a few months or even like a year or so, and then you return, and they literally will talk to you with an open mind, and almost like they're trying to say, okay, let me reacquaint myself with this person. And all of a sudden, by them reacquainting themselves with you, they could literally you have a chance to create a new image in their minds because they forgot that. Don't you remember that? For example, if you have a friend that you don't like, and then all of a sudden you hang out with them. Let's just say you have a friend that you like, right? That you don't like, and you stop talking to them, and then a few years later they hit you up to hang out, and you kind of forgot what you didn't like them. Then you hang out with them, and then you're like, oh, that's why I didn't like them, right? That's why I didn't like them. Is just the power of distance. Distance will literally will literally make you forget the negative things that they've done.
You want to have if you see yourself as a respectful person, or come across as a pick-me chick. When we come across as too hard, when we come across as too strong, too much intention, actually express how much you really want something, it pushes people away. So the first step is this, okay? Understand that too much reaction to the guy will cause you to come across as a pick-me chick. You laugh at every one of his jokes with too much intensity. You share too much. You talk too much. When you talk too much, you're pretty much communicating that you're a needy person. So calm down with the intensity. Stop responding too fast to his text messages and too fast, even with your words. When he talks to you, stop responding so fast. Stop speaking so fast. You learn to tone down your reactions, and that even means that when you really like the guy, you kind of tone down your facial expressions. So rather than being at 100, you tone it down to like a 50%. If you put conscious awareness and conscious effort to do that, you could fix that part of being too reactive to the guy.
The other time to drop the games and to keep it real is with your partners when you're in a relationship with them. The only games what I would tell you to play with people who you're married or in a relationship is to give them space. That's the only game I would tell you. Don't suffocate. Learn to pull away. Learn to give your man room to breathe. If you're somebody that's too suffocating, that's the only game I would tell you to give him. But if you're feeling insecure at something that he's doing, if you want him to contact you more, I would advise you to just be direct and tell him that, you know. But the only games I would play, right, is the whole concealing how can I say this? The only game I will play is just giving them space. Just give him space. Give your man time to live his life, and also give yourself space from him. In other words, have things that you do without him. Now, it is strategic to do things without him because it actually makes him chase more. But it's also smart because it gives him space. It makes him wonder, what are you doing? As long as you don't have a history of cheating, give yourself space. Do things without him. Don't invite him out to your dinner with your friends. Don't invite him out to do this, to your alone time. Have your own alone time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create
will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're gonna be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man, Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one will teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace, and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship, and this a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video, right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. Oh, I'm closing the channel.